Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me. Happy to be here.
Good. So we have been working together for a while already now. So you are an intern at the CA Lawton Company.
I am, yes. Coming on this December, it will be 2 years as an intern at the CA Lawton Company. I am also a student at St. Norbert College as well.
And has it gone fast for you?
So fast, way too fast. So I'm having a really fun time.
Good, good. Me too. And I'm really sad to think about the fact that maybe you won't be with this company for your entire career. I keep telling them they need to just hire you right now. They need to
I
just hire you.
Yeah, they had mentioned that, and it's just I know I love everybody here, and I wish I could stay longer, honestly, helping their marketing team and just keep going up. It's really fun.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit from where you were when you first started to the progress that you've made. Just kind of talk us through that journey a little bit. What are some of the things that you've done?
Yes, when I first started, I had no insight to the inside of the business at all, and not even any marketing or business or advertising background at all. So I really just jumped into this position, and Andy, he was a great help. He really was like the leader, showed me around, told me like it was okay to mess up. Obviously, this position is a learning position, and I have learned. But now I've learned to write press releases, working on websites, editing, making videos, working with the leadership team, the CEOs, and everything. So from beginning to end, it's crazy from where I am now.
Fantastic. What do you think are going to be your biggest takeaways, like things that you'll always remember wherever you go now?
Biggest takeaway, yeah, I think definitely the relationships, just having to know the leadership team on a personal level. Sometimes in companies, you don't get to just talk to the CEO or the president, but in this company, you can just walk down the hallway and say hi. So I think it's really great to have those connections just for your future. So I
Oh,
think that is
yeah.
always,
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. That's my favorite thing too about the CA Lawton Company is everyone says it and it's true that it feels like a family.
it really is. We advertise culture and culture, and now that I'm submerged in it, it is true.
Good. Very nice. Thank you. Okay. So what has been your favorite project that you've worked on so far? Do you have one?
Yes, my favorite projects are always videos. I love getting behind the camera and filming. So as soon as there's a video project, I'm on it. I love going into the foundry because that's not something that I usually get to do, and not a chance that a lot of people have to do. Watching just fire and lava and all these big cranes and just weights being carried over. I think that it's a really big, neat thing to see.
Awesome. Have you gotten to try like any parts of jobs out on the floor?
I have not necessarily, but I've gotten just really close, and Andy's telling me what particularly they do for the job, so I get to see the specifics of it, if that makes sense.
Nice. Very cool. Good. Good. And what about your education? What are your plans for your education?
Well, currently I am going to be a senior then at St. Norbert College, and I'm majoring in communication and minoring in business. My goal after this is to attend graduate school for get my MBA. So that is the goal after this. After that, I just want to work in marketing and advertising and with a technology aspect. So definitely
Mhm.
something online or videos and cameras and just those type of things.
Great, thank you. And I have to say, probably one of my favorite things that you bring to the table is a little bit different perspective. And there's definitely a lot of digital elements that you're willing to just jump in and check out and give a try. I know, for example, when you said you wanted to try to do a TikTok channel for the CA Lawton Company, I was like, TikTok, like really? But I think it's fun. It's good. And I just appreciate your initiative to just jump in and give it a try and see how it works, because that's really what this is about. A lot of it is about that learning experience, but it also keeps me fresh. It keeps me knowing what networks are new and what other people are doing and seeing examples of it. So I think that's really fun.
Absolutely. I get picked on a lot just because that I'm the only one apparently that seems to know about how to work the internet and social media from Andy. So they don't know how to work it, I guess. But I think that it's something really new. And I think that we can really just use it to our advantage. It's just something
Mhm.
changing all the time.
Yeah, and I think that's going to serve you well, Sarah, if you can really stick with that for your career, that drive and that desire to keep up. with what's new and what's current, because that's, in a lot of ways, that's why I'm still in business today. I started in 2007, and at that point in time, Facebook was pretty much the only social network that businesses were using at that point in time. And look at how much has changed since then. And if you don't keep looking at what is next, what the youngest generations are using, what networks are growing the most quickly, and of course, well, I'm sure you've heard me say 1,000 times, what matches your audience. If you've got to find where your audience is. And I think that's something that will serve you well wherever you go. I think the marketing and communications is valuable for everyone in any place we are. We're all trying to sell something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a product or a service, but it could even just be our ideas. So I think that is something that you'll use wherever you go. And if you keep that desire to just keep growing and learning and taking on new challenges, you're going to do great.
Absolutely. I think that's perfectly said, the way you said that. It's just, you really have to adapt to the changes, and it's always going to be something new coming up. So you just hope you get to grasp onto that and the success, hopefully, that comes with it.
Yeah, for sure. And it's neat too in your role, because you have had the privilege of seeing such a wide variety of operations within the organization. And I appreciate, like you mentioned, the leadership team, that they're willing to bring you right into discussions that honestly someone with your level of experience wouldn't otherwise get if it weren't for this fantastic internship opportunity. So that's really cool. And I hope that you can take all of those learning experiences with you too, all of those tidbits. And like you said, the people. So definitely, please do keep in touch. Keep in touch with me. I want to know where you go and what you do. And I know that you're going to be a fantastic success.
Thank you. I'm very excited. I'm definitely going to keep in touch with everybody at Lawton. They're very excited for what I have planned in the future, and I'm very excited to always just come back and talk to them as well and see where they're at in their company.
Good. Well, thank you for everything you've done, Sarah. You're a pleasure to work with. And thanks for taking the time to chat with me today.
Yes, thank you so much. And thank you so much for setting this up as well.